Hi everyone, welcome back. You have me again today, Ms. Longebach, and I'm going to start out our class time together with a review of where we've been over the past week. So I'm going to tell you right now that everything that I have in front of me is showing signs of a chemical reaction. Your job today is going to be to go into page C15 of your notebook, and you are going to take notes on what is the evidence that a chemical reaction is occurring. Don't just believe me. So here in this candle, something is being produced. A couple of things are being produced. I'll give you that one. It's heat and light. We'll move over here to this rotting fruit. What do we see about the color of this lemon? And I'll tell you, you're gonna have to believe me. This stinks. There is an odor coming off. So what would be producing that odor? So a couple of signs there. How about this glow stick? I'm gonna crack it. I'm gonna break this glow stick and we see it change. What's the evidence that a chemical reaction is occurring? How about this cold pack? Oh, I have an injury. I'm gonna break this cold pack. I'm gonna break it. It was room temperature originally. And after the reaction goes, ooh, it starts feeling cool to the touch. Cool on my injury. So what once was room temperature has now undergone a change to become cooler. All right, how about this one? This is a lab we would have done together. I have calcium chunks right here, pure calcium. Do not touch. I'm gonna drop this calcium, into this hydrochloric acid. So the reaction would look like calcium plus hydrochloric acid. Blink. I'm going to trap this gas, so calcium plus hydrochloric acid yields, we shall see. What are the signs of a chemical reaction? Okay. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit. I'll explain further why we're talking about chemical reactions again. So what these reactions all have in common is that the original substance is being changed into a new substance. But what makes each one unique is whether it gives off energy or takes in energy. And that's our topic for today. If a reaction gives off energy, it's called exothermic. If it takes in energy, it's called endothermic. You'll watch a great ed puzzle today and complete the multiple choice steps within it in order to be introduced to this topic further. Tomorrow you'll do a reading and answer some questions in a form. But this is your introduction to endothermic and exothermic reactions. They're all reactions, a new substance is being created. Let's go back here to this reaction. I'm letting it go with my calcium and hydrochloric acid. It's bubbling away. What signs do you have that this one is a chemical reaction? So I know that a little bit of heat is produced. After a little while, it gets hot. Again, you're gonna have to trust me. You're gonna have to trust me. I'm gonna let it run a little bit more. Because it gets so hot that I can't hold it. So this is why I have my test tube rack. This was a good one for us to do in pairs. I need my lab partner. While I'm letting this reaction go just a little bit more, I want it to get hot before I do something else. I'll ask you, why should you care? Why do you care about endothermic and exothermic reactions? Well, because life. The only reason that there is life on this planet or anywhere else that we know of is because energy from the sun is captured in a chemical reaction. So more energy in that sun is taken in by plants in their chloroplasts with the reactants of carbon dioxide and water more energy is taken into those new molecules to yield a new molecule, which is sugar. Well, along comes animals, that's us and any other living thing, and they need to break apart those sugar molecules in an exothermic reaction. So the reason we care is because we need to understand life on this planet. Oh yeah, here it goes. Now it's bubbling. Just takes a little bit. Takes a little bit, bubbling away, and it's getting hot. So, here we go. I'm gonna light something again. Da, da, da. So this lab is called the hydrogen whistle lab. I love that. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. So that was a small explosion. One of the products of that reaction of the calcium plus the hydrochloric acid was hydrogen gas, very flammable. It has the chemical property of being very flammable. It exploded and it released a sound. So energy can be released as sound as well. So when I held that flame up there, that was a small explosion, is what we saw. That's my intro for today. Thank you for your attention, everyone. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.